Unfortunately, you couldn't hear me before this. So I think there was some issue in the mic. So we are getting into the match. Operator bans have started. Team PTI has banned Jackal, and before that, UCHIHA banned Nomad on coastline. So that's pretty standard when you are defending on coastline. As it looks like UCHIHA clan is looking to make a lot of runouts on their defense, as they have 6 rounds of defense. So the last 2 operator bans are Echo and Mira. Echo from Team PTI and Mira from UCHIHA clan. Let's see where they go this. Okay, we'll be picking the ops first. We don't have much info on Team UCHIHA or UCHIHA clan, as they like to call themselves, as they have not participated in any of the previous seasons before this. On the other side, we have seen Team PTI qualify, I guess, to the group stages from the last season, and they did not qualify to the playoffs, but they did hold, I think, the 4th position in Group A. If I'm not wrong, they were probably in some position near 3 or 4th in Group A or B. So the first title we'll be going on is Hookah Billiards for Team UCHIHA. Let me note that down.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Mag change! Stay clear of ADS line of fire.
So round 1 we are going to Hookah and see who wins this. PTI. Orange
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left before insertion.
Please divide.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
ADS up and running.
Sorry for the lack of casting.
Attackers have located a
I'm
bomb.
just noting down some details. So as you can see, Twitch still droning outside in the aquarium. Majority of the attackers have spawned towards the pool side, as 4 of the attackers are actually on the northwest side of the coastline map, as one of the defenders, namely Doc, will be contesting them downstairs in Sunrise Bar. He doesn't have any utility to help him, as he has no barbed wire or no legion mines that I can see. But he will be contested by Thermite of Ajaz very soon,
Attackers drop the diffuser.
rocking the nice black ice skin. The defense itself is mostly, okay, not mostly on site actually, it's mostly on roam, as if Dog gets the first kill on destruction. So Sketcher getting the head of destruction will be the first kill of Bro League Season 3. It must have been a nice shot, unfortunately we couldn't catch it, but the Dog couldn't be killed in Sunrise Bar till now, as the attackers have lost. Of the bandit, that is not a valid wall bang. I don't think you can get the bandit from here. The Thermite still outside. Actually, the Thatcher is still outside. Sunrise Bar, he hasn't made any significant progress, as the Legion, I guess, is still playing on top of Cool Vibes. The bandit is still roaming. He wouldn't find anyone. He hears someone on top of on the roof, I guess. Yeah, there's the Thermite on the roof. The attackers have already lost 1 man, and the Thatcher will also be contested, but the Dog right now, as the Dog eats a little bit of damage and he will heal himself back right up. The Tsunami is still outside, trying to get rid of the Dog, and the Dog will land a lot of shots. Sketcher landing, giving a lot of damage to the Thatcher. And some Tsunami of PTI. Pardon me, as I don't really know the names of every player. He sees the head of the... He's inside, he's injured, you might not know of it, but There he secures the skill, and the Jaeger meanwhile has dropped down to the very low HP. He gets another drone. The dog is still I mean he's being contested, but not still not cleared from Sunrise Bar. I don't know if the attackers will still keep on trying, as meanwhile Kaptan gets a kill on Mr. Legit, as the dog heals Jaeger to about 90 HP. He will claim all 3 kills so far in this round. He might just get the Zofia. The Zofia tries to peek just a little bit wider. She will peek inside and he'll just miss the head. Zofia will be lit. Zofia is down, but the dog might not know of it.
10 seconds
She'll
left.
be reviving herself, as the Zofia is the last woman standing, and she'll be claimed by the dog. So 1 round goes to UCHIHA clan. Let me just turn on the streamer mode in Discord so we don't hear any messages.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Attackers have located bombs.
The warning has been given to the player that was shift spamming in the last round. This time the defense will be going to kitchen. Let me note down the rounds
10
count
seconds
of
left
the last
before
round. The
insertion.
hookah was won by
AT is active in this sector.
UCHIHA
5
clan.
seconds left.
Evil eye ready.
Round 2 will be going to kitchen,
Attackers are heading out to defuse a
and
bomb.
the attackers will be mostly spawning towards the pool side once again. So 4 of the attackers spawning towards pool side, only the IQ spawning towards the main gate. As this time they have brought the Monty, probably to clear Sunrise Bar easily. As last time's Catcher is still spawn peeking to the pixel angle. But he wouldn't find anybody as there are no attackers that spawn on that side. Majority of the attackers that spawn towards the pool side, and the IQ has made her way to the service entrance on the east side of the kitchen service entrance door, I guess. The dog will still be holding his ground inside of Sunrise Bar, as the Jaeger will be assisting him from behind inside of Blue Bar, and he'll be assisted by the Bandit inside of the offices. So this is a 3-layer defense on these double bars and admin office by the defenders, and the rest of the 2 defenders are playing inside of bathroom and kitchen. As the Maestro has lost some significant HP, he will be assisted by the shield, and he has some cover from the shield. He cannot see the Zofia right now. Zofia is trying to. The Thatcher meanwhile eating a lot of damage from the same dog, and the dog also eating some damage, but meanwhile HMZ gets a nice headshot. I heard about 2 or 3 bullets on Kaptan, and once again Zofia is down at the start of the round. Meanwhile, Sketcher actually gets another kill on Tsunami, and he will probably heal Maestro right back up to full HP if the Maestro gets in the way of, exposes himself to the dog. The dog will heal himself now, probably. No, probably not. So he will be still holding on to. He'll be rushing out, and then not really rushing out, but peeking out the window, and he'll be getting a free kill onto the Thermite, who was not really paying any attention to Sunrise Bar or the door near Sunrise Bar, as probably they didn't have any drones on them as well. So PTI so far not really showing up. Probably their communication is not well right now, as they did bring a Monty, but they didn't use the Monty to clear out any of the sunrise bar, as the Monty will soon realize that he's being contested with the mute upstairs, but the mute will not be jumping out anytime soon, or probably maybe he will. Actually, he will not. So the IQ is still looking for the two defenders playing inside of main door. He might just see Bandit. Bandit will get the
Attackers have
kill onto the Monty. So 1v5 for destruction. The IQ of destruction. Let's see what he can do. He will get one kill onto Mr. Legit. He will be jumped out by Shooter and Sketcher. Actually, Sketcher will die to the Claymore set up by destruction earlier.
15
So
seconds
both
to go.
kills going on to the IQ, as she will be killed by the Jaeger still inside of main lobby. So second round going to UCHIHA clan once again. So they will hold both hookah and kitchen. Pardon me as I don't have any help right now, and I have to note down all the rounds myself. UCHIHA. So for round 3 we'll be going to Penthouse, which is probably the most preferred site for most teams. Personally, I don't like it at all. Personally, I prefer even the double bars over it, but for majority of the teams, Penthouse is the main site to go.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
The only change that I'm seeing from the last lineup of the defenders is the Mozzie instead of Maestro and
Bomb
the
located by
Gridlock.
attackers.
I suppose train operators will be coming into this round. Gridlock from the attackers, I guess. The rest of the operators lineup is still same for both the teams.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left.
AT is active in this sector.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb. Defender exposed.
So the Doc was running out of the service entrance main door on the east side. He'll still be sitting to make a spawn peek. He will not find anyone anytime soon.
Just a little prick.
Actually, he will find the head of destruction. Once again, Doc getting the first kill on defense for his team. The Doc has been... Ooh, he's on 7 frags right now. The rest of his team has 1 kill each. So Sketcher really carrying his team right now. It's not that his team is dying, but I say that Mr. Legit will die to Tsunami. Just inside of hookah, I guess. Yeah, inside of a hookah, but Jaeger will refrag. HMZ will refrag onto Tsunami, and just man count is back in favor of the defenders, and the remaining attackers have no idea what to do, as they have looked clueless so far in this game. They're just getting themselves into the defenders' sights and just dying. So far they have not made any significant progress in regards of opening a wall or getting a defender out of their place or something like that. As the Thermite will once again eat a lot of damage from the Dog. The Dog will jump out and he'll still get the frag, even though Thermite was watching the jump out. And the Dog will heal himself back again, and the Jaeger tries to make a run out on the Gridlock playing outside of sorry, playing outside of VIP, but he'll be shut down by the Gridlock of Ajaz. The remaining defenders are playing inside of the site. They have a lot of cams and probably some drones to help them out, but maybe not as the Sophia drones at Legion, just playing behind the bomb inside of Penthouse. As the Gridlock is not still not sure if there's someone playing inside of VIP or not. Only 50 seconds remaining. The Tigers are really looking in a bad position, and she might still just seize the head of the Legion. She'll get a nice headshot and whisper. There's a 2v2 between the defender and the attacker that Sophia will drop into bathroom. She will not see anyone behind the soft wall inside of theater as she drops and just dies to the dog playing behind the bed, and the dog will get the last frag as well, and dog has moved double figures in just 3 rounds. Sketcher really getting frags for his team. So Penthouse goes to UCHIHA clan once again for another round for defense. So round 4 you'll be going back to hookah.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
We'll be going once again back to hookah, which was the first site that UCHIHA clan went to. Pretty standard lineup. I guess there's an addition of one more ACOG this time around, and a Valkyrie this time, so they'll be probably be looking out to make a lot of runouts this time as well. As attack has not really looked strong till now. Team PTI not really knowing what to do or where to attack from. They brought the Monty. This is the second time they're bringing the Monty, but they didn't utilize the Monty very well. They could have used the Monty to get rid of the dog playing inside of Sunrise Bar in the second round, but instead they played Monty just at this door right here outside the service entrance.
New feet up.
So this time around, the Valkyrie and the Bandit of Mr. Legit Cannon HMZ will be roaming. HMZ with some nice cam outside. It's actually very near to the default cam. As you can see, the default cam has been shot, but the attackers might not notice this one, and this will be a very
A bomb has been located.
good. Wait a minute. Okay, so this cam is really providing a lot of info to the defenders actually, as the Valkyrie can see the Monty just outside of hookah balcony. I don't know if she will decide to run out or not, as the Tokabi of Tsunamis tries to lit up the Jaeger, and she does lit up the Jaeger playing inside of hookah. Very nice angle for Tokabi. She might just get the frag on the Jaeger if she just kept watching the angle. If the Jaeger just rotated in time, he'll probably get healed back up to full HP or probably half HP. By the dog, at the Jaeger is down by the thermite, I guess. The thermite doesn't know about it, and the Jaeger will be just picked right back up, and the thermite actually tries to shoot Uchi. Just see the head. What are you doing, thermite? You see the head. Thermite saw the head twice, but he didn't shoot a single bullet. And the Valkyrie tried to make a run out, I guess, but she failed, and the Twitch. Twitch Elite is not allowed in Brawl League, and she has to be team killed. If she gets a frag, she's dead anyway, as the Valkyrie just runs out on her. The Valkyrie decides to run out once again. She'll just see the Monty's back, but she'll not land any headshots. The Thatcher gets a nice headshot onto HMZ. A lot of frags going here and there, as a friend of ours used to say. Flurry of kills everywhere. And the two attackers have made their way to the two doors of the two sides. And the Bandit will be contesting the Monty, as The Monty didn't had his shield up, and he was just shot in his feet. As the Dokubi tries to make a move, and she'll probably be looking to get inside the site, but she'll not land any headshots onto the bandit. Oh, she gets a nice headshot onto the bandit. She might just kill the Rook as well. She will smoke some of his faces, and she has to reload her gun, and the Rook is facing to the other side, and the Dokubi gets a nice kill onto the Rook. But the fourth round goes to, let me see, the fourth round goes to UCHIHA once again. Actually, not to UCHIHA this time. It went to PTI. So finally, PTI winning a round on hookah attack, and this time for round 5, UCHIHA decides to let go of hookah, and they decide to go to kitchen.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bomb.
Time for some serious protection. Get back. Never deployed. Stay clear of BTS line of fire. Ready.
Bomb located by attackers. Attackers have located a bomb.
Bomb wire is up.
10 seconds to insertion.
BTS up and running.
5 seconds to go.
Bible on HPT.
Attackers' objective is to defuse the bomb.
This time the Doc has switched roles between Shooter and Whisper. The Whisper opens up the window too much. He might not face anyone. Yes, he will not see anyone, as the majority of the attackers have spawned towards the main door and poolside. Actually, all of them have spawned towards the main door. As Kaptan makes his way to the main door, he'll place a claymore at to watch any runouts, and they are looking to push from the service entrance once again, but they don't have any Monty, so they kind of got debated, I guess, because they thought they'll go to defenders will go to back to hookah, but this time they went to kitchen. And from what I saw last time, their strat involved a Monty for this attack for PTI, but they didn't bring a Monty this time. So let's see how they decide to tackle that. As the attackers are all outside, and this is the problem with PTI each and every round. The Tokabi herself is still outside droning. None of the attackers have made their way into the building, and it's been 1 minute, only 2 minutes remaining. All the attackers, and as the Dog of Whisper this time runs out again, they're dying to simple common runouts, and this is not good for PTI. They should be watching this runout. Probably place a Nomad. Okay, Nomad is banned, but you can place a Claymore, put a man to watch this runout, and you could probably get a free kill. And another attacker is making his way to the Sunrise Bar, and he will probably be killed by the Dog of Whisper. At least the Dog of Catcher was doing a great job holding this position down. He will be not watching his back, and the dog will just die to Maverick. And the Tsunami, the Dokubi Tsunami has actually eaten a lot of damage as a Jaeger. But Mr. Legit Can is still trying to hold down. Ooh, just a little bit. Nice pre-fire by the mute of Reaper. So Kaptan is still trying to get rid of. He sees the back of. He downs the Rook, but he might not know of it. But as the Thatcher will confirm the kill, or actually the Maverick confirms the kill onto the Rook playing inside of kitchen. I guess they have smoked out, but they are not pushing the plant. As the IQ is inside, and she has still not killed the mute. What are you doing, IQ? Your friend is down. He's okay. So they both know they're there. So Sophia is still trying to peek the mute, and the mute will die to Reaper, actually destruction. One more kill goes
Attackers
in favor of
recover the
destruction, so destruction and a double kill right now. It's all up to the vigil of HMZ playing inside of Blue Bar. He is well aware of the position of Maverick, but the Maverick doesn't seem to be aware of his position. As the vigil will make his way to kitchen, he might just see Zofia if he peeks wide enough to the right side. The Maverick will see him, and the Maverick will eat a lot of damage, and he will be downed by the vigil. But destruction will get the final kill, a triple kill for destruction this round, as he closes out round in favor of PTV. So 2 rounds in favor of PTI, actually not PTV. Pardon me for that, but 2 rounds in favor of PTI. And Skylar has gone silent after the 10 kills he got in the first 3 rounds, so he has not made any kill in the last 2 rounds so far. So let me just note last round in favor of PTI on the attack of Kitchen. So this time around, defenders were looking confused as they were contested on the side decision, but now they have made up their mind and they will be going to hookah. I know you have all been waiting for the casting of Ahmed, but he's unfortunately going through exams, and his exam will probably end on 29th of August, and he'll be back with us after that.
Attackers need to
So
locate
till then you have to bear
bomb.
my voice, unfortunately, but hopefully he'll be back very soon, and you'll enjoy the experience far more than this. As the Rook just lays down his armor packs, he will be creating the standard. Just hit him on the head. Hit him. He's tempted. We'll make a rotated stairs. I guess this is. For this rotate, you sometimes have to vault through. So if you make this just a little bit to the left, you don't have to vault. You can just easily move from the stairs to the hookah.
10 seconds left before
Anyways, we have the Valkyrie once again of HMZ looking to make a lot of runouts this time as well.
attackers are moving out to locate a
He
bomb.
throws out the cam as notified by one of the players or one of the viewers in chat that you can throw this cam out from the aquarium door. The attackers mostly spawning towards the... Actually, I think this time they have dispersed themselves, so some of them spawn towards the ruin side and some of them spawn towards the main gate, and Zofia, I guess, spawn towards the pool side. So, from what I can tell, there are...
Attackers have located
Okay,
a bomb.
never mind. I thought the Mozzie had some pests and he still shot the drone. If he had some pests, he could have used the... So, PTI looking alive once again, and as Tsunami and
A bomb has been located.
Tan and Destruction are actually getting a lot of kills for their team, so they are well aware of the camera that's outside, but IQ's looking for the cam in the wrong place. So if she doesn't find any camera right here, she should move, and then she will move to the top of the building, and she'll probably try to look out for the cams upstairs. So she has placed a nice drone this time inside the Sunrise Bar, so they are, or they should be aware of anyone playing inside of... Yeah, she sees the cam. What are you doing, IQ? You saw the cam. Yes, there it is. Yeah, finally. She will get rid of the cam that last time, I guess, cost them around 2 kills. So the Valkyrie will be very sad after seeing this, and she's still roaming downstairs with Bandit, I guess, or not Bandit, but she's roaming alone downstairs. So she will probably be seen by the drone of IQ if someone is watching that. Looks like no one is watching the drone, and the Valkyrie might just get a free kill
The attackers bombed
if
diffuser
she's
has
not
been dropped.
checked. The defenders might call out there's someone rappelling out of the hookah window, but there will be no call, and the Captain of
Attackers recovered the bomb.
Zofia of Captain will get another kill on Sketcher. So Sketcher once again shut down in the 6th round, as the Valkyrie is actually trying to kill someone standing on the balcony of hookah. As the Thatcher of Shooter actually gets another kill, and the Dokubi, there's a call from Dokubi, and they're planting, and the Rook has 15 bullets and he's still not trying to shoot into the smoke as Valkyrie tries to get control of UCHIHA once again. Actually, Billers once again. She doesn't know that there's someone rappelling on the window. Doesn't know on which side actually. She does know on the right side she'll be killed by the Zofia, and it's a very nice hold by the attackers right now. As the Thermite is still sitting inside with VIP, and he will shut down the Rook of Reaper. So third round, actually sixth round, and third round in favor of Team PTI. Some nice shots right there. This was a pretty dominant attack by Team PTI. Looks like they are gaining some ground and they know what to do this time around. So 3 rounds going in favor of PTI and 3 rounds going in favor of UCHIHA clan. So we are seeing a role switch right now, and UCHIHA, or actually PTI, will be going on defense this time around, and they will be choosing double bar. Nice choice, I guess. So double bar, sunrise bar will be the first and primary choice of site, probably not primary, but kind of some kind of pocket strat maybe. 12. Some 6 picks coming out by Reaper and Ajaz from the Ash to the Hibana, as they didn't have any hard breaches, so that's nice from Reaper. And Castle actually, so that could be very useful in holding down double bars. Let's see how Team PTI decides to use this castle.
Bomb located by attackers.
Evil Eye so very ready. Stay clear of ATS line of fire. Ready.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
For this setup, they've actually
10 seconds left.
closed down the door, the double door. I don't know why and how is this really beneficial. But they've castled off the sunrise door, and they have not used any castle on the kitchen door or the double door near the garden. So I guess Castle still has one of his castle barricades. Kevlar. I want to see where he placed his second one. So he's only placed one so far that I can see. And I'm not sure where he placed his second castle, as he still has one in his pocket. Unfortunately we missed where the attackers had spawned, but looks like most of them spawned towards the pool side of the building, and as they are trying to make their way into
Attackers dropped the bomb
the
defuse.
building, as Captain will get revenge on HMZ. Actually, it might not be the dog of Team UCHIHA, but there's still someone trying to peek the sunrise door, and the dog of Captain will get the frag onto the gridlock of HMZ. So gridlock down very early in the round. That could be detrimental to the attack, as the gridlock had a pair of smokes and actually 3 traps, I guess, or tracks we call it. So the dog will be shut down by Mr. Legit Can without losing a single point of HP. But on the other hand, Sledge has lost a lot of HP, as he will be contestable. Cause I don't know how you don't see them. You see his head. What are you doing? The castle might not have an ACOG, so he might not have been able to see the Sledge, but the Sledge should have seen the castle, and the castle is not down. He's still inside of theater, as he will... What is this Jaeger doing? Jaeger knows that his friend is being contested with a Sledge. Jaeger has to make a move very soon, as I don't think the Sledge is aware of his position, or Sledge might be aware of his position. So Sledge is only checking the theater, but he's not checking VIP, and he will be soon killed by the patience of destruction. As the destruction will be immediately refragged by Sketcher, as Sketcher
The attackers bomb
really
diffuser
nicely
has
reading
been
into the situation, and he gets a frag onto the Jaeger, as another kill for the dog of Shooter, or actually the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie gets another frag inside of garden. So PTI getting the fourth consistent round victory. So scoreline will be 4-3 in favor of PTI. So double bar, so PTI winning out double bar. So their pocket stride kind of working out in their favor so far. For the 9th or for the 8th round, PTI will be going to hookah.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bomb. Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
So the Valkyrie of Aegis holding out his okay, actually this is not him holding out his last cam, it's actually a spectator bug that only we can see. So the attackers have actually made their way very quickly towards the east side of kitchen service entrance, as they will be contested by the maestro playing inside of bathroom, I guess, or what do you call this room? I guess this is called bathroom. Not bathroom, but somewhere near bathroom. At Legion will be peeking the doorway. He might miss the drone that is being the Valkyrie will be getting a lot of info through her cams, as she will see the Zofia rebel up to the roof of the penthouse. She might just open the hatch, and she just did open the hatch of bathroom, and she could be dropping very soon to bathroom. She will try to drop, make a silent drop, but she will be hurt by someone playing inside a VIP, and she will be wall banged or shot from both sides, and finally claimed by Aegis. The Valkyrie of Aegis playing inside of penthouse, as the shooter, I guess, got the other kill somewhere else on the map. So it's all down to a 5v3 between the attackers and the defenders. The defenders having man advantage, and the thermite has actually opened a big hole towards the south side of kitchen door. He will drone out the dog. Dog was saying no to the drone. Let's see what the attackers can make out of this hole. Probably nothing, as the maestro gets a nice headshot onto the IQ, I believe. So the thermite will be seen by the Jaeger, and he will be contested by the Jaeger, but the Jaeger will be downed or actually killed by the thermite with a pistol shot. As the thermite is still uncontested. None of the defenders are trying to refrag the Jaeger, and the thermite will easily take out the goo mine from his foot, and he'll be still around. He will be still having around 50 HP, as he might just be killed by the dog. As the dog doesn't see the thermite, and the thermite doesn't see the dog. Finally, they'll be killed, and it's all up to the gridlock of HMZ just outside of the breach hole. The thermite just opened, and the dog will see her, and the dog will claim the last life of HMZ. So destruction, getting another round win for PTI. So So round 8 actually went in favor of PTI, and round 9 went to kitchen in favor of PTI. Is actually no. So for round 8 we went to kitchen PTI 1, and round 9 we'll be going to hookah. Hamza, can you see something now? Hamza?
Net,
Can you see now?
a gray screen,
Now?
nothing. Still a black screen. Yeah, I can see it.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Bombs away. ATS active in this sector.
The location of a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion.
Razor wire going up.
5 seconds left. Attacker's objective is to defuse the bomb.
Eagle eye in place.
Hamza?
No.
You can see it, right?
Yep, I can.
Yeah,
Okay, so they brought a blitz. It can be pretty destructive if they use it correctly.
UCHIHA clan has not gained any rounds after the first 3 rounds that they won pretty dominantly through the help of Sketcher. Sketcher only got 1 kill in last 5 rounds, whereas he got his first 10 kills in
PTI
the
is
3
trying.
rounds.
Throwing flashbang.
PTI is showing that they are pretty strong in defense.
Yeah, probably. As the Valkyrie will be shut down by the sledge of Mr. Legit inside of VIP, but she did get, she did take out a lot of HP from the Thermite, as the Thermite will be trying to open up the VIP wall, and they will not be contested by any of the defenders through this side of the map, as the HMZ, the gridlock of HMZ will be watching out for any flanks coming from
Blitz has
VIP.
pushed the objective and he got dark.
Yeah, so it's all up to
Immediately
Maestro.
refragged
Maestro will
by
be
Maestro.
immediately fragged by the
That's pre-active.
flurry of kills, I guess.
Flurry of kills, as the caster says that.
Tracks out.
Okay,
Blitz
okay,
are finally coming
okay.
in use. That was a clean round by UCHIHA clan.
So finally UCHIHA clan waking up and getting a round after 5 losses. So UCHIHA clan,
I guess I would say it was pretty coordinated,
yeah,
as they were refragging
especially by the sledge and
everybody.
the Thermite inside of
Yeah.
VIP, as well as the gridlock that was watching their flank through Penthouse. They got the first 2 kills onto the Valkyrie, playing inside of VIP, and then the Maestro playing just behind the pot near Cool Vibes.
We see a different lineup right now. We can see Glass has been brought up by UCHIHA clan. Oh, it's been R6 picked by
Glass has been 6 picked off of to the Blackbeard. By
Blackbeard,
HMZ, yeah.
and Valkyrie has been 6 picked by Legion.
So for the 10th round, we'll be going to double bars once
Attackers
again.
need to locate and defuse bombs.
Looks like
The
PTI
last
is
round,
gonna-
the defenders made a mistake about opening the garden wall only from the middle. I guess they should open it. They should open it all like G2.
I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, whatever.
G2 strat. They opened the garden wall. Like PTI has opened only the middle reinforcement. Like look at that.
Which one? This wall?
The maestro opened the garden wall right
Oh,
now.
right here. Yeah, this one. Oh, okay. So you're saying that they should open the whole wall, right?
They should open the whole wall. They can only get an angle with
Objective is to
coming from that double door.
Yep, they can only see people from this
The double
angle
door, yeah.
on this side of the double bar. So majority of the attackers are making their way through poolside as they've still brought the blitz, and the blitz will be droning. His drone will be shot as a twitch breaches the cast barricade on B, and the dog will get a nice headshot onto the Blackbeard of HMZ. He'll down. Okay, he'll not actually down the blitz, but he'll kill the blitz. Now, equal trades coming out from both attackers and defenders. There's 3v3 between both of them. The Jaeger roaming upstairs, and he is assisted by the castle. I don't know what they're.
attackers have
Okay, so they're actually trying to hold the site from upstairs as the Jaeger gets a nice headshot onto the Reaper of Twitch, I guess. Yes, the Reaper is Twitch. So they've still not shot the default camp. That's why he died. That's your fault.
I guess attackers got enough time to push upstairs. They should clear the
They were
top
kind
floor
of
first.
trying to
because-
ignore the top floor, and they were like making,
Yeah.
trying to brute force their way inside of Sunrise Bar, I guess, with the use of Blitz and Blackbeard. But they were both shut down immediately by the dock of Kaptan. So real MVP for this round is Kaptan. But the Maestro eats a lot of damage from both sides as he will back himself into the blue bar, and he'll probably hold a passive angle onto the cool vibes as the
Castle has rotated
Sledge just
downstairs
gets the
for
slice. The Sledge gets the Maestro unguarded, I guess.
which-
And the Sophia is still inside of bathroom, so what do you think on the who will win this round? Okay, this castle is just misses a lot of lot
Okay,
of
you
shots.
got your answer.
Yeah, probably. But Jaeger, don't
I
count out
think-
Jaeger as he is really flying out for his team right now. He can easily get a lot of. He can easily get the kill. What are you doing, Jaeger?
Oh, he
You
misses. He
need to
misses the
land your
sledge. He
shots.
misses the sledge.
He had the spot on the sledge. He knew he's planting, and he should have taken it easily. He even dropped the sledge. Even dropped from the cover. The sledge even dropped his cover while trying to plant behind the bomb. But still, Jaeger somehow missed the headshots or the shots, body shots on the sledge. That could have been an easy clutch by the Jaeger, but he unfortunately missed a lot of shots onto the sledge. So another round goes in favor of UCHIHA. So UCHIHA winning out their defense on Sunrise Bar. Actually,
Okay, so they're going Sunrise Bar again. Let's see what they can do.
oh yeah, actually they
I
won.
think
They
they're
lost.
they're gonna come up with they come up with the same defense, I guess,
PTI was going.
because they got so much frags and so much angles. They could have won the round, but the Jaeger kind of missing the sledge was a
Yeah, also
bump.
Jaeger missing the sledge, and also the castle also missed a lot of headshots or a lot of shots on the Zofia inside of bathroom. Even though the castle was peeking, so the castle should have had an advantage, a slight advantage while peeking the Zofia, but he missed a lot of shots onto the Zofia, and that caused them to lose the round. So unfortunately, I was confused, and I thought UCHIHA was defending double bar, but it looks like PTI was the only team that has tried to defend the double bar, and this is their third time to be trying to defend the bar. So far they are going 1-1 on this double bar defense. And this time around, they
PTI should use the barbed wires at some good places. Like they have put their barbed wires in Sunrise Bar, which are not really
I
informative
guess
kind of.
these are very ususeful as you stop the
These
attacker
are
from just
useful, but
rushing
the
inside.
one on the main double door. These are not.
Yeah, probably, but they actually try to barricade this door off. Usually they castle this off, but they don't have any castle this time, so they're just going to put a lot of barbed wire, the Legion mine, and barricade the door away. So they just kind of ignore this part of the map as they've barricaded the kitchen door as
Yeah.
well. So it looks like they don't want to, relate themselves with this part of the map. So they only want to play
They should have
upstairs
put these.
and double wires. So this time
Yeah,
around,
they should have put these barbed wires on Cool Vibes stairs at least.
So the only C4 from the mute being wasted in the first 30 seconds of the round. This is very sad to see. The mute could have used his C4, saved up his C4 and used it later in the round to deny this plant. Maybe behind the bar in blue bar, or maybe in the very position that he's sitting right now. But unfortunately he will use the C4 trying to get the buck killed upstairs, as the Jaeger will be roaming upstairs and he will not be assisted by any of the defenders upstairs. So the Jaeger is the only defender roaming upstairs, kind of upstairs because he's still on top of the stairs, as the attackers have just opened a couple of holes and the buck is actually probably having a very nice angle. Yeah, he has opened a lot of floor inside of hookah. He can see the majority of sunrise bar behind the bar through this hole, and he's rappelling. It's just a very nice angle by the buck, so he has gained a lot of control for the attackers inside of sunrise bar. So let's see what the attackers can do with this control. The buck has still not cleared out the mute thing. Oh, the mute will be cleared out by the IQ, but the IQ will be refragged immediately by the
Immediate
dog.
refrag by Captain
Yeah.
PTI.
But on
The dog.
somewhere else, the Jaeger will get the Zofia, I guess. Yep. And the Captain is still trying to hold down this position, like, alone with against the Blackbeard and the Twitch, I guess. But he will be shot down. And it's all up to the Jaeger, and the Jaeger has gained control of hookah, so the holes that were made by Buck upstairs will be used against them. He sees the spot, but he cannot.
Plant is going down.
Yeah, he cannot deny this plant from above there, and he will be killed by the Twitch playing inside of blue bar, I guess. Yep. So a nice attack from team UCHIHA. So once again, the double bar defense denied, or like failing for PTI against UCHIHA or UCHIHA, I don't know.
Can we get the scoreboard again, please?
Yeah, so Sketcher has only gotten 3 kills in how many rounds? Like 8 rounds. And he had 10 kills in the first 3 rounds. And majority of the kills came from his hold inside of Sunrise Bar. So after his hold or his role was switched from the dog inside of Sunrise Bar, he has really gone silent, but he's still somehow sitting on the top of the scoreboard for his team, and on the other hand, Kaptan and Destruction really showing up for their teams. So this is a 5-6 scoreline, a very 2-2 match going on right now between these two teams, as the defenders will be going to kitchen this time. This is the last defense for PTI, I guess. Yes, this is last defense for PTI.
There's a lot of intel coming for PTI, like Valkyrie and Maestro, and two anchors like Doc and Maestro. Let's see how they use it. I guess Doc is gonna sit in Sunrise Bar to hold the attackers coming from the door, outside door. He should be, because the Uchiha clan kind of attack from Sunrise Bar. If he holds Sunrise Bar pretty good, it's a win for PTI clan.
Probably. So majority of the attacks from, actually not majority of the attack, sometimes I've seen Uchiha, like so far we have seen Uchiha attack from this servant's entrance door and the kitchen window, but a lot of kills have happened on kitchen attacks for both teams in this area.
Side of the map.
Yeah, but looks like Destruction has barricaded the door and the dog is not gonna hold Sunrise Bar, so this is free real estate for the attackers, and hopefully they can capitalize on that very soon, as the attackers have actually spawned, majority of the attackers have actually spawned on the pool side, except the Zofia, I guess, as IQ will be looking for any Valkyrie cams thrown outside by the Valkyrie of Aegis, as Aegis has eaten up a little damage, and he was gonna be contested by the Zofia. He probably still will be, as the Zofia opens up her drone, and she might just
Zofia just misses the Valkyrie from the drone.
I guess the Valkyrie has rotated, actually probably not. So the Zofia sees the Valkyrie, and let's see what she does. She just opens up, and she will probably go right inside and get a nice headshot. Actually, yes, that's a headshot onto the Valkyrie. So that's a free kill for Whisper. So
As I said,
Aja's
that they
down.
left this part of the map,
Map uncontested,
so
yeah.
the attackers
Capitalized on that,
kind
yeah.
of have an advantage right there.
Ooh, you see him.
They
Oh, nice shot by Maestro. Shooter
nice
getting a nice
shot.
headshot on legit, and he'll probably get another headshot, but not. He'll not be getting the headshot, but it could have been a nice clip for. He's asking the dog for some health. Nice, very nice shot by the Maestro.
Jaeger has
Meanwhile,
been picked up by
yeah, so
Sketcher
Sketcher finally getting another kill.
on main lobby stairs.
Yeah, he'll probably be very soon contested by the Legion playing just behind. And the Maestro actually just
I
getting
guess
another
Sketcher
kill.
doesn't know that Legion's there.
Yeah, Buck has gone back up, trying to open up some holes. Meanwhile, the Blackbeard is still peeking outside from the main door. He will probably be contested by the Maestro very soon. I think the Maestro got his last kill from up there, as well as he's completely ignoring the Buck's control top stairs, and he will die to a simple, very common hole right here. And the Maestro
The
was just
only
sitting right
rumor
there.
was Jaeger, I guess.
Yeah,
Now
and had been shut
they
down.
should have known this. They should have known this. If Jaeger is the only roamer, they're gonna go upstairs, and obviously in the kitchen hole they're gonna open upstairs.
Yeah,
It is
despite that,
already like
the
breakable.
Buck opened a lot of holes, and despite all of the noise, the Legion just hears the. What are you doing, Legion? Are you deaf? What are you doing? Come on! He gets the kill
He's
onto
playing
the.
passive. He's playing passive.
But he heard the trap very early, and he didn't take any action on that. But the Blackbeard is well aware of his position, and he will be killed by destruction. So some nice teamwork coming out from PTI, as the doc of PTI was well aware of Blackbeard's position, and he came with a nice headshot to assist his friend in Legion playing behind the bar.
And
So
we go into overtime.
round 12 won by PTI, and once again we'll be going to, actually not once again, but for the first time in the first match of Pro League Season 3 we'll be going to overtime. In overtime the role swap is just after one round, and for the first round the defense goes to PTI, and they'll be once again going to Kitchen. So they can probably make the same result, bring out the same result as the last round. So let's see what they can do.
They're going kitchen again, I guess. Yeah.
Yep, with the same operator lineup.
With the same operator, with the same. I guess they got the confidence now
Yeah, they're probably
that
not
they can
gonna.
hold kitchen pretty easily, right?
Yeah, they lost due to the mistakes of Jaeger, and actually no, they actually won the last defense. What am I saying?
They actually won.
Yeah,
But they got they have given the
Defenders
top
protect
hold,
the
I
bomb
guess.
and
Now
defused by
they're
attackers.
probably going with the same defense, like giving them sunrise bar, and if Jaeger gets picked up easily, the top floor, like the whole of top floor is gone.
Located a bomb.
They should have gone with two roamers over here.
probably yeah, they should go with two roamers.
Because they have a struggle with the buck.
10 seconds left before insertion.
So actually,
5 seconds remaining.
there is a small mistake in the
Attackers
game
objective
settings,
is to defuse a bomb.
and this is actually a draw for both teams,
Allied, so very ready.
and both teams will be getting a single point. So we are very sorry for that faulty match settings, but this is the final scoreboard, and this was a really nice game between the both teams, and I guess that's it for this match.